Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have a very special game. So it seems like we've been lately overtaken by games from a specific era, between Unity of Command 2, Panzer Corps, possibly in the future through the darkest of times, and today, Broken Lines. So Broken Lines is a game from that specific era that I'm not gonna mention out loud because it might affect monetization. And it has a turn-based simultaneous combat and it's very well executed. I'm really excited to show it off to you. So enough talking and let's begin. Big thank you to the developers for giving me a key. And let me start. I've already done the tutorial by myself. By the way, the tutorial in this game is very, very good. You have this sort of like a drill sergeant who is kind of talking to you because you are like a starting soldiers essentially, and he's kind of walking you through it, and it's really fun. It really kind of gives you the feel of the game. We're going to be playing on medium because why not? Let us begin. Wrecked. Two planes are flying into unknown territory. Eastern Europe.
It is an unusually hazy night. The soldiers believe they are crossing over neutral territory. Their mission is classified, known only to commanders on another plane. Instruments break down first. Pointers spin wildly, alarms blaring, and then the engines stop. A single soul awakes, shocked and confused. He doesn't know where he is, or what his orders are. He runs to the crash site, terrified that he might be the only survivor.
What's happening? Where am I? Sergeant Wood, where are you? Where are you? That's how Record Avery sounds. Now I should point out that the game is in a beta right now and it's going to come out into full release on Q1 2020. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to move him around. Essentially you set up movement and you can set up to 18 seconds of movement. So we're going to move him here. Then after that we're going to move, let's say, to here, and then we're going to move to this position. Once it turns into these dotted lines, that means that we cannot do it on the first turn. We would have to do it on the second turn. So I'm actually not going to set it up. Then you click play. And the time begins, and he does exactly what you tell him to. I jumped out just in time. And if there is an enemy, he will automatically shoot. Now we're going to hide the tutorials because I already know all the information. So we're going to tell him to kind of buck this, okay? So we're going to tell him to keep moving. We're going to tell him to go this way. Now, why am I kind of moving behind these sort of weak things? Because it gives us cover, and if we do happen to see an enemy, I want to make sure that we don't hit him. Now, we could move normally, or we could do alternative movements. We could do crouching, which is a slower speed, holds fire, but it's harder to hit, or we can go faster, sprint, but it draws more fire at us. So we're just going to crouch this way, just so I can show it off. So first he's moving normally, and then at this point he's going to start crouching. Okay, so he's actually not because we've got an enemy. Nem numerak retracta. Who's there? Drop the gun and take off your mask. Dot cream anatrika. Fine, you asked for this. Alright, so we got the enemy. Now we're gonna have to stop the crouching. Clearly it's not a good idea right now. Now from any position that we hover over, we can see what kind of chance of hitting him do we have. So if we go at our current position, we're actually kind of behind cover. So it's actually better for us to hit him from the position than from here. The yellow says my chance to hit, and the red is his chance to hit. We could also use special abilities like suppressive fire or bandage. What suppressive fire do? It concentrate cover fire at a specified point, increasing suppression but reducing accuracy. This is good when you need to sort of distract the enemy so that you can move your other people around. That's not really effective for me right now, so I'm actually going to tell him to do nothing. I want him to stay in position and shoot at the enemy. So we're just going to hit play and he automatically starts shooting at the enemy. And the enemy is moving into a better position, so now the enemy would have a better chance to shoot us, but we managed to kill him off first. He did not hurt us at all. Now we're gonna keep moving. And I'm gonna show you the crouching. So we're gonna crouch over there, and then we're going to move behind. Is there any good cover? Behind this cover. Now if you hover over this and click right click, it's going to tell you what kind of cover it is. So it's a rock, significantly lowers the opponent's chance to hit, major reduction of incoming damage. And you can see the effect of enemy accuracy, suppression, reduction, and explosive damage. We're gonna go there and we're gonna keep crouching. In case they're enemy, you wanna kinda hide slowly. So first we move at normal speed and then we'll start crouching. You can see it's moving at normal speed, and now at this point it's like, oh, I gotta be really careful. It's going a little bit slower, kinda leaned in a bit now. Who wears masks like that? What is going on? And so after moving under that cover, let's move that way. We're gonna keep going slow, I think. And then there's no cover around here, so I'll try to move here. Could also move at normal speed, but I do like how we can zoom in like real close. Hello, anyone alive? Oh, there's somebody alive. Somebody make the pain go away. Wood, thank God, are you alright? I'm splendid, thanks for asking. I just need to get the intestines back in my stomach and I'll be good as new. This isn't the time to be funny, mate. You started it. Anyway, what happened? Why were we shot down over neutral territory? No bloody clue what's going on either. First things first, mate. Be there and revive me, would you? Alright, let's go save our buddy. So let's go over here and revive him. We don't need to crouch anymore. There are clearly no enemies nearby, so we're just gonna go straight to him and revive him. Yeah, so we're gonna move towards him at a regular speed and then, you know, make sure that he is not dying. Okay, he took a hit. Next up, we can heal him. He's saying, I took a hit, I'm dying. Okay, so it doesn't start a conversation. Okay, sometimes it starts a conversation about him telling us like, hey, I need you to heal me, but apparently not yet. So we're just gonna use our bandages over here. Just gonna heal a soldier. So we're gonna use it on wood. And that's it. It's the only thing we're doing this turn. So let's heal him up. And he's gonna start healing over time. And once this is over, we're gonna start moving forward. So we're gonna grab Avery, and Avery's going to move behind. Well, he's gonna start by moving behind this and then over to there, and then do we see any more rocks? We do not, so let's move this way. Recruit Wood is gonna move straight behind this rock and then this way and then behind this rock, maybe? We'll see how it goes. He's not at full health, but I don't want to waste the bandage too soon because there's gonna be some rougher fights later on. Wait, I still don't feel so good. Hang on, I've got a mat bag with me somewhere. Let me patch you up. Well, we already did that, so we're just gonna... My eyes are watering. Hope that was wood. Yeah, that was wood. Okay. So, we're gonna keep them moving. So, Avery is gonna move behind this, and then behind this cover. And Wood is just gonna go straight behind this cover. And then maybe behind the next following cover. Don't like that. See how well they go. We do have a bonus. Okay, so we've got a contact up here. So we've got an enemy. Drompetak. Yeah, it's Dadotats. Gunfire, what is going on? Ron, we can't fight from here. We need to get to higher ground. Alright. So we can't clearly fight from this position because they would just die. We've got a 0% chance to hit him. So we're going to need to start running. So we're going to cancel all the orders that we've got on everybody. And we're going to... We can either crouch or we can sprint. I think we're gonna try sprinting, so we're gonna grab Wood and we're just gonna sprint to, let's say, here as fast as we can, because it should allow us to kind of run away from him. Now Wood, Avery is gonna do something else. Avery is going to crouch to here, so it's gonna be harder to hit, and then he's gonna sprint as well to here. We're gonna see if that's a good decision. I do not know, we'll find out. They'll move us out if we don't move. Yeah, okay, yeah, run, they're running! Okay, they did hit him. And we're just gonna keep running. Actually, with Avery? No, with Wood, after you're done running to here, then I want you to move, let's say, next to this rock. So that you're just can make sure that you're far enough away. Oh, we meet a new guy. Sherman, is that you? Get behind cover. There's a freak in a mask shooting at me from the path up ahead. Just the one. Why haven't you downed him yet? Well, he's got the terrain in his favor, but now that you're here, we should have the upper hand. You're braver and inspiring, mate. Oh, you know, I'm just a tech guy that checked the rifle back in the camp. I didn't even volunteer for this off. Enough chit-chat. Let's get back at these evil men already. Alright, so these boys are moving. Okay. Avery, after you're done with that, also go behind the rock. And Sherman... I think Sherman should just like sprint behind this cover. Because we don't wanna... Because I mean, do we have a shot at him? We do not. We don't have a shot at them, okay. So we'll just run. Run, sprint, all of you sprint. Easy does it. Sherman, I mean, I would rather that you go fast. But sure, let's take time to relax. We're not worried about things. Okay, now we're gonna start crouching. We're gonna go slow here, and then we're gonna go slow here. Wood is going to go slow to this position, and then slow to that position. And Avery is going to go straight slow to that position. Okay. Yeah. Enemy sighted. Oh, we've got another enemy here. Alright. We are kind of behind cover, except for Wood now. Alright, so we're gonna have to start shooting. So, you go quickly behind this cover and shoot. Now, actually, no. You could use suppressive fire, but they're not... So first hide here, and then I'm gonna use suppressive fire to distract the guy so he's not gonna hit other people. You could just use a knockback from position. Now, knockback, what it does, it fires a single shot with a much higher chance of knocking down the opponent, but it takes a while to get started. So we're gonna tell him to crouch there and then use knockback. And then Sherman is just going to go here and have very good shot. Maybe go behind this cover as well. Actually, you know what? No, go here or go there. We get a better chance, and then aim. And then so aiming takes a long time to sort of prepare, but then has a shot with higher accuracy and damage, but more time consuming than regular shots. So we'll see how it goes. Enemy, take him down. Yeah, we're trying. Okay, that went pretty well. Easier than expected. Right, next. You move to there, and then we're gonna move behind this rock, behind that rock. Yes. Wood goes straight behind that rock, and Avery's gonna try to go that way. Slowly, we'll see whether we can see some more enemies. They're gonna hide behind the rock. Avery's gonna kind of scout ahead. Avery has the suppression, so it's actually a good idea if we can place him closer to an enemy, because then he can sort of use the suppression to distract them. So we're gonna crouch to this position up front because there's probably gonna be some enemies there. Wood, you're gonna crouch under this, and Sherman, you should probably try to crouch under that. Enemy sighted. If we see an enemy, maybe, you know, we're just gonna tell Avery, just go here. They don't have a good shot at me, so we can just go at regular speed and then use suppression to distract them, I think. Seems like a good idea. So he can hit my sort of friendly buddies. Okay, good. Now we're hitting them. Now, what are our shots from here? Very low, but it's very low for him as well. Okay. You... There, Sherman. You could try aim from our position. Yeah, let's move that way and then try to use aim. Wood is going to... You could try and knock down, but you're not going to be able to shoot him. So you crouch in that direction. Okay. And Avery, I want you to use suppression as soon as you can use it again. So you won't be able to use it immediately, but like soon. Yeah, now he's using it again, which allows the rest of them to move closer and this guy to use aim. Didn't manage to shoot him though. Yes. What are your shots from your position? 15, 15, 5, 5. So that's not good enough. Okay. Even with aim, I don't think it's going to be worth it. 35% chance. No, that's not worth it. We could throw a grenade, but we have only limited amount, so I don't want to waste it. So instead, I think we'll do suppression one more time. And while they're Avery is suppressing him, Sherman's going to go sprint over there and then try to shoot him from... Can't even shoot him from there? From the sprint to here as well. Then we'll try to shoot him from behind. Okay. and then Wood is going to try to move to here with also sprinting, and then we're going to try to knock him back. Because remember, this guy's doing suppression, so hopefully it should be okay. Yeah, so we are distracting him? Yes, good. And they should be able to manage to knock him back if we can. Okay, well, that didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped. Now you move here. Wait, from your position... From your own position... Yeah, move just a little bit closer and then try to use the knockback. Keep trying it. 95% chance. You... Just gonna keep using your suppression to distract him. And you... Move behind... Ooh, you don't actually have the best... shots. 40-30%. Move in there and then try to use aim. Maybe then we increase it to 70% chance. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. That worked. And now the suppression's kind of pointless, but that's alright. And I think Avery's gonna just move here and wait. Wood move behind him, and Sherman... Avery... Yeah, Avery move behind him as well. Avery could probably sprint. There aren't any enemies nearby, and then just go slowly behind. Now this is, by the way, destructible cover. So in this game there's a destructible cover and there's indestructible cover. If you want to know more about cover, you can always kind of hover over it and kind of tells you like information about how it works and things like that. There are probably going to be enemies here, so we're going to try maybe crouching. Could just move to this way, kind of hide behind. And Sherman... That seems like too risky. That's just... go this way. Because we would just be completely out in the open. That'd be absolutely foolish. Foolish decision. Alright, we've got that guy over here. He doesn't see us yet. So I'm thinking, let's go for an aimed shot. We get 95% chance to shoot him. Would... If you don't... So by the way, also everybody has a different weapons, and depending on what kind of weapon you have a different kind of range. So for example, Wood, he has a short range weapon, so he actually cannot shoot him from his position. So he's gonna crouch to here, and then he's gonna try to use the knockback. Okay. And Avery, do you have a shot? You have a shot, 50% shot from here, so move to here. Actually, you know, you should crouch to here. And then we'll go with suppression? Maybe. Isn't payback time, you evil man. Yeah, so we're suppressing them. Yeah, we're kind of not moving in the right direction, but that's okay. Right, Sherman. You cannot shoot at them? Really? 60% move to here and then aim. Wood. Move, crouch closer. Crouch closer and then take a knockback shot at one of them, doesn't matter who. And Sherman, no, you already are assigned. Avery. Avery's just gonna keep using the suppression. That's all I care about. Just try to distract him when you can. Oh, we killed them both. Perfect. This is what's happening. You were lucky to survive all of that. I don't feel lucky, I feel sick. What I wouldn't give to be home again. It would be fairly easy to manage, just have to climb past those massive mountains in the distance and avoid being gunned down by all the masked ginks on the way. I don't know what ginks mean, I hope it's not a curse word. What is this place anyway? Why are we here? That's a question for the lieutenants, assuming their plane's not a flaming wreckage like ours is. But if you guys jumping out with parachute, we should look for them tomorrow morning. I think we're supposed to go to the exit. Yes. So that's what we're gonna do, because we follow instructions at all times. Cover thick stone. Okay. Go. Let's go. You can also hover over this, especially if they're not moving, and kind of see like what the benefit means. Or you can read it over here, like running benefit and things like that. The soldiers who survived move on. In the prologue missions, you can retry a level as much as you want without any penalties. We don't need to do that. We did amazing. What are you saying, game? Wrecked. The surviving soldiers escaped the wreckage and confronted a mysterious enemy. Mission summary. Results 3.12, score 1.1, 1.5 kills, 1 downed. Shorter completion time, more enemy kills and fewer squad casualties will increase your final score. Your final score is 1.2. Is that good? Is that bad? I have no idea.
Haunted by nightmares of a strange enemy wearing strange masks. The survivors get through the night. What have they stumbled into? They have no idea.
So what happens if you click on one of them? Nothing. So let's just go to sleep. We're supposed to do? That's supposed to do. Uncertainty. The next morning, more survivors scout a nearby village. But I think this is probably a good time to end the episode. Click on the right top to watch the next one, or click on the right bottom to watch some of my other games from the same era, like Panzer Corps or Unity of Command 2. See you there. Bye bye!